So I've been dealing with a situation with my boys. I am in the city of Fredericksburg. I'm in Virginia. I've been here for about 3 months. And I moved here from St. Louis to give my boys a better life, give them a better opportunity, better chance to grow and blossom, just to give my kids better. I wanted more, and I didn't want to spend my whole life in St. Louis. So I came to Fredericksburg. And my boys are being free cased for a felony, nonetheless. My boys are 12 and 9 years old. Okay? Apparently, there were kids throwing rocks, and they threw rocks at a car, or they were throwing rocks and a rock hit a car, which is a felony. And the other kids ran, and my kids didn't run. My kids didn't run because they didn't do anything, so they didn't think to run. You know, they saw the other kids running, but why would we run? We weren't doing anything. So the police department comes to my house and says, we have witnesses that say your sons were throwing rocks. Throwing rocks is a felony because you can cause a car accident. Well, my boys say, we didn't run, we didn't throw the rocks, we know what happened. They give the story on what happens. Now, I believe this story, okay? I believe this story only because when they originally knocked on the door, they asked for Langston. And all of you out there on Facebook, YouTube, whatever world, if you know Langston Moore, Langston ain't threw no rocks. Langston don't get in no trouble. Langston is a straight A student. Kid is in a gifted program. Wants to be a pastor. Oh, and a scientist so that he can prove that the science is God. That this came from a 12-year-old's mouth, okay? So when he knocked on the door and asked for Langston, I said, do you mean Lawson? Because let's just be honest. All of you out there know L. His little ass probably threw some rocks. Let's just be honest. He said, no, look at Langston. This police officer for an hour and a half tried to get me to have my son admit to a felony that he did not commit. My boys came and gave the story separately, almost to the exact T, including Lawson L. saying, I was throwing rocks, but I stopped because Langston told me he was going to kick my butt. Which was the truth. Because Lawson does whatever Langston tells him to do. The other kids in this neighborhood decided they were going to lie and say Langston and Lawson did it. They were nowhere near around Langston and Lawson. So then here's the question. Cop, if you have witnesses saying that they saw Langston and Lawson do this, and then the witnesses say, well, we don't know because we weren't with Langston and Lawson. Where is your case? Oh, but it gets better. Would you like to hear how much better it gets? My arms are huge. It gets better. Now the little bastards who have tried to put all this stuff off on my kids, they're threatening my children. They are kicking my door and throwing rocks at my house and car. My kids, by the way, have been placed on a no trespass order, which means within our community, they can only go to and from the car and to and from the bus stop. They cannot be outside anywhere but the backyard, okay? My kids are basically on house arrest. These little bastards are now harassing us. Calling and making phone calls to my cell phone. All of this. Bullshit, right? Bullshit. And I'm doing a lot of cussing because I'm very angry. So excuse my language. At this point, I am considering moving. Now we have a case we have to go to court on the 15th, and I will be in court to defend my boys. And what I need from all of you who know my boys would be Facebook post, comments to this video, stating what you know about my children. You can say that Lawson is mischievous because he is. You can say that Langston is the biggest helper on the planet and he, whatever it is, say what you know. Even if you feel like they're little jerks, you can say that too. But say whatever it is that you feel necessary to vindicate my children, please. It would be really appreciated. Fredericksburg, Spotsylvania County. This is where I moved to because they don't have any crime. And because they don't have any crime, they're trying to free case my young black men. So, this video is basically to vent. It's to get some awareness out there, and it's to help my boys. Okay, I'm their mom. I'll travel any avenue to do what I have to do to make sure that my babies are okay. So, please help, make posts, and I'll print them and I'll take them to court with us on the 15th. I'll even show this video. I just need for those who know my boys to say, we know these boys. Any support would be a major help. Thanks, guys.